Big news coming in at the top of this bulletin when it comes to the Kolkata horror. The Indian Medical Association, which you remember has been on a strike for the 24 hours from 6 a.m. this morning to 6 a.m. tomorrow, has written to Prime Minister Modi. The IMA sought a regulation against the violence on doctors as well. It has also asked the Prime Minister to revamp working conditions for all doctors. More importantly, the IMA has also appealed to the Prime Minister to declare all hospitals as a safe zone and give them the level of security that we see in airports. Parallelly, the other big development coming in on this story, the Union Health Ministry has assured doctors of all possible efforts to ensure safety, a committee to be formed to suggest measures to ensuring the safety of healthcare professionals. Let me go across to my colleague Nikhil on both these developments. We'll try and get Nikhil back on the phone line as well. But that's the important piece of news that's coming in. Two important developments. One, the IMA has written to the Prime Minister appealing to the Prime Minister to declare hospitals as safe zones and also revamp working conditions and secure them to the level of airports. At the same time, the Health Ministry has also said that they will form a committee to look into suggesting measures for ensuring the safety of healthcare professionals. Let me go across to my colleague Nikhil, who's joining us at this point. Nikhil, are we at an important juncture in the protest by the doctors, especially the IMA at this point, because they've written a letter to the Prime Minister, and shortly after that, the Health Ministry has announced that it will set up a committee in order to look into these suggestions to how to secure our doctors?
Well, the assurance which has been given by the Health Ministry yet again is something which is not new. Earlier as well, when the delegation of the FORA and IMA had met in person, JP Nadda, that time as well the verbal assurances were given. But now, in a recent development, the IMA has written a detailed letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi asking him to revamp the working conditions for the doctors across the country and also to declare hospital as the safe zones. And also the primary demand, which has been mentioned in the letter as well, is about the implementation and forming of the committee as far as the Central Healthcare Protection Act is concerned for all the healthcare workers across the country. So this is the primary demand. And the reason as to why the letter has been written, because we have spoken to some of the sources who are from the medical department and the medicals as well. They are saying that the government in the very first place is not agreeing upon to acknowledge that there is some problem. So as soon as they acknowledge that there lies a problem, then we can clearly work out on the solution and the nuances which they want as far as the Central Healthcare Protection Act. So this appears to be another major reason as to why the IMA has written to PM Modi asking him to intervene in the same matter, because it appears like that medical fraternity now have not much of a confidence with that of the Health Minister, JP Nadda. Back to you.